We are now 19 days out from the midterm elections that could change the balance of power in Congress, or not. And the shadow of the massive influence campaign during the 2016 election still looms large, months after a report from the Senate Intelligence Committee detailed Russian efforts to sway voters. And nearly a year after Cambridge Analytica dominated the headlines, social media companies are taking a hard look at their responsibilities. NBC's Jolene Kent got a first-hand look into Facebook's efforts to stop the spread of disinformation during election season. She joins me now from LA. Joe, tell us about this. It's fascinating.
Yeah, we went inside Facebook headquarters to get a closer look at the nerve center, and this is what they're calling the war room to protect American democracy. But the real question here is this window dressing, or is this a real solution? This morning, Facebook is on offense after facing fallout from fake news and hacking scandals. Many users wondering just what can be trusted in our feeds ahead of the midterm elections just 19 days away.
Welcome to the war room.
Thank you. Now the social media giant launching a new war room so it can strike back.
Roughly 20.
We went behind closed doors to see how it will work. The goal, prevent another 2016 when Russia-linked accounts spread misinformation to millions of Facebook users. Inside the war room, 24 teams from security to Instagram, representing 20,000 Facebook employees, soon to be working 24/7 to track suspicious behavior. How much pressure do you feel right now?
What we feel is a profound sense of responsibility, and we take this work really, really seriously.
Facebook is running drills to prepare for the worst. Misinformation attacks attempting to sway your vote or suppress voter turnout.
We're monitoring the amount of political content in the U.S. that might be of foreign origin. So one of our dashboards here actually monitors that and sets off an alarm if we start seeing a spike in that kind of activity.
Facebook's war room is a direct response to dealing with a long list of bad headlines. 87 million users' data improperly shared with political consulting firm Cambridge Analytica back in March, putting CEO Mark Zuckerberg in the hot seat on Capitol Hill. This summer, Facebook disclosed it blocked 1.3 billion fake accounts. And last month, 30 million accounts hacked, allowing cyber criminals to read your private messages and impersonate you. How confident are you that a Facebook user, an American voter, will be safe from disinformation on Election Day?
I mean, our goal is to make sure that the public debate around the election is authentic. That's our priority, and that's what we're laser focused on.
Nothing has changed in that area.
But critics, like recently departed Facebook Chief Security Officer Alex Stamos, told us exclusively that social media companies are not doing enough.
There's been small improvements in campaign security, but we've not seen the kind of massive upgrade in the campaign infrastructure that you would need to stand against a professional hacking agency like that.
All right, you might be wondering what you can do yourself about this with disinformation coming both from foreign sources and from inside our own country. This is what you can do. It's really simple on Facebook. You see a Facebook post like this. You see these 3 tiny dots in the corner of the post. Select that. Go down to give feedback on the post if you think something is shady. Then you can pick from any of these here. Of course, you've got your classic nudity, violence, harassment, but also now they've added incorrect voting information, spam, hate speech, terrorism, unauthorized sales, false news even, Steph. So there's different ways to report that yourself. And Facebook says they can turn around a report in about 2 hours.
But Joe, the big issue though, if I'm somebody who just consumes news, I don't know if it's fishy. I don't know if it's not true. That's where I'm receiving my news from to get smarter.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So I asked the Facebook executives about that exactly. And what they say is they are not in the business of necessarily taking down content, which is very controversial. They want to downgrade it or have a third-party fact checker get involved. But this has been the most important part of this argument. What they actually need to do, what responsibility Facebook really has here. It's very powerful.
Sister, please, I'd like to remind our audience, while Facebook and other social media platforms likes to say they are not media organizations, they are different from us, they are. Do you know where they make their money? Advertisements. Most likely, if I'm losing an advertisement here at MSNBC, I'm not losing it to another TV network. I'm losing it to Facebook. Don't let them tell you they're not a media organization. They are. My friend Jolene Kent, thank you so much. Now, I want to turn to New York.